Hi everybody, this is GK Astrology. I'm gonna go over with Gemini ascendant for Jupiter transiting in their second house here. What will Jupiter produce for Gemini ascendant? Um, Jupiter transiting in their second house in Cancer. So Jupiter will have fifth aspect, definitely, which is sixth house. That means you will defeat any problems or any issues with obstacles or money or disease or any um, problems that you ever had will dissolve this year because Jupiter is shining his blessings on a sixth house for Gemini ascendant. That means obstacles like things that you had to fix will be solved, will be blessed. You will find some mentor to guide you because Jupiter brings some kind of guidance and could be mentor who understands financial parts because second house is your assets, your income, your accumulation of your money or your wealth. So um, Jupiter is blessing and giving you really good results in sixth house, which is most difficult house. So let's go on with the second aspect, which is will be the seventh aspect of Jupiter on your eighth house. So this is great blessings for you too, in terms of to the how you gonna transform your life or your physical body even. Maybe if you have any surgeries that do or you have to go through, uh, you'll be lucky this year and will be the best results with the Jupiter shining in that eighth house, which is your also is your partner's values. Your if you're married, your husband or your wife's wealth will increase with this position, with this Jupiter aspect in your eighth house. So, what else here we have for Gemini ascendant? So, we have a third aspect of Jupiter. Looks like it's a ninth aspect because Jupiter loves to look at the ninth place from himself. So, we see the career, reputation gets blessed. Somehow you get good luck with recognition and especially your profession, your status, what do you want to achieve, what kind of reputation you have. So this will help you to accumulate money and wealth in terms of doing some profession. It could be related to the dancing, some arts, could be related with healing, or could be related with spirituality, because it's Pisces sign sitting on a 10th house here. So, and now we have to consider Saturn. If Saturn is interacting with these beautiful aspects of Jupiter, because this is best Jupiter for especially Gemini ascendant people, because Jupiter is blessing their sixth house, which is the most difficult house, and eighth house. So these two houses will be blessed well. And then now we have to check Saturn, because Saturn is the planet that will delay this process. And Saturn is the planet of discipline, hard work. more efforts that you have to put in. But it never lies to you. It's basically Saturn never. It always delays, but it never. It's never. It always completes. Okay, it just needs to mature and maturity in this situation. For example, Saturn now transiting in. Let's put Saturn with the red color now. Saturn will transit, and it is transiting now in Aries. And for Gemini ascendants, it will be in 11th house, right here. So 11th house, Saturn sits there. So Saturn, as a separate entity, has a vision, his own vision. So Saturn's vision will be third from himself, which is about efforts. And it'll be seventh aspect, which looks at the fifth house, and 10th from himself will be the eighth aspect. In 8th house. So see, now we see the Saturn is actually interacting with the Jupiter's being shining on an 8th house. They both shine on this direction right here. So that means Saturn is very serious about this procedure, because Saturn is a discipline. So in terms of reaching Jupiter's energy to complete blessing, you need to put some efforts, and that effort will come from 11th house. You might even get to know somebody like from the social media or social groups that have really serious opinions, and they might even say, maybe you have to think twice. How do you do the surgery? Make sure that you do everything correct before you do the surgery, because Saturn is the discipline, it's reality. That means you have to have patience, because Saturn is in Aries. Aries is impatient sign. So Saturn is like slow planet, so he feels uncomfortable. So you have to kind of take your time before you go ahead, okay? With this Jupiter aspect with the 8th house, and with the Saturn shining same vision on an 8th house from the 11th house. So this is the so same time Saturn's looking at your first house. That means you have to get serious about your health, your identity. How do you look? Maybe you need to have a specific diet, because Saturn wants that, because that's the aspect of the Saturn as well. And of course Jupiter is not your first house, so but still that's what is gonna show that you need to work on it. So same time it will show that you need to work on your 5th house, which is your intelligence, your children, your creativity. So that means you must put some effort in 5th house as well. So this is a short description about Jupiter and Saturn crossing and what they doing in 4 Gemini ascendant people. And I'll see you, and I'll make a video next one for Cancer ascendant, and explaining same how Cancer ascendant will be affected by Jupiter in a 1st house, basically. So see you guys, and talk to you soon.